Good everyone, welcome to today's video, and today it's a subscriber request by CottonMallow, formerly known as It's Phillips, for the Panzer IV-H. Now, he didn't really have much of a reason to suggest this tank other than Girls Under Panzer, which is a Japanese anime. It's where a bunch of schools go up against each other using tanks and stuff, and there's a Panzer IV. I know for a fact it's not a H, I believe it's a D special or something like that in the actual anime. It's not actually a H, but whatever, we're not here to go into the technical details of animes now, are we? So the Panzer IV-H is the last Panzer IV, technically, in terms of BR, found of the 4Js after this, that you'll be able to play. And I've always said that the 4H at 4.3 is a bit brutal for it. No, don't get me wrong, it's still a good tank, but I just think for 4.3, you're not benefiting all that much. I mean, it's at about a rate where you'll meet IS-1s, where the gun will start to struggle. It's also about a rate where you'll meet T-34-85s, which will wipe your face off the earth if you mess up against them. Um, but otherwise, it can also meet such as things like Jumbos, Churchill Mark 7s, and to be honest, that was my phone. To be honest, it can still do it. I don't think this is a very good vehicle for well anymore. I mean, if it went down to 4.0 and the 4J went down to 3.7, that would probably make a bit more sense because then you'd only have to deal with Jumbos and Churchills, which are perfectly capable to be dealt with in this thing. But dealing with IS-1s and T-34-85s, and obviously with the Chinese coming around and all that, I don't think they have any T-34-85s at 5.3 or at 5.3, and you also have to worry about M18 Hellcats, and they're fucking nightmares, those little shits. But if we look at China, obviously they've got they have the PT-76, so does Russia. They have the ISU, they've got the M18, and they've got the Type 65 SPAA, and no doubt people have screamed down their lines. But we'll give it a go. We'll see how we do in a 4H today. Obviously, I'm not expecting much out of it. The second request, because we do have 2 uploads today. The second request by CottonMallow was a Key 101C, and thankfully it wasn't the one in the Talisman series, so I accepted it. And for once, he's actually been requesting less, because obviously I've covered pretty much anything he wants me to see, and anything else I'll cover in a video. But like I say, mate, if you've got any more suggestions, or if you guys have got any more suggestions, such as combo requests or subscriber requests, I'll be more than happy to take them. So obviously, let's jump right in and let's see what this thing can do. Now, I do need skins on this tank, so I actually have to thank you, Mr. Mallow, because, well, I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. I'm fulfilling your subscriber request, and I'm getting skins unlocked. Obviously, I've spaded the tank. I did that a while back. I don't remember my stats on it. It's been a while since I've driven a 4H. Yeah, 34 to 86, because I get kept full up tiers and it's T-34-85s and stuff. Like I said, a good tank, but against T-34-85s and IS-1s, it does tend to struggle. But I think we could make it work. But we'll just see how we do, won't we? It all depends on the map. And Mozdok on this side is actually not too bad for us. That I will say. So, we've got 2 options. We could either go down south and flank, which would leave us exposed to enemy sniper fire, or go up north and snipe into the B point. Due to that saying 150 SP, meaning we're top dog, I think that's the better option. So, I don't know why I put that there, that needs to be there, and I'll take 5 APCR just in case. In fact, I'll quickly lower that to 40 because I can't, I mean, it just depends on what mood I'm in. So we are technically top dog, so up against the enemies, we've got the Russians, the British, the Chinese, and the French. I mean, that makes sense. The Japanese, the Germans, and the Italians on one side. That makes sense to me. So, obviously, with us being in a Panzer IV, we're not going to be playing this thing too aggressively. I never do in a Panzer IV. I like to be laid back, chill. I mean, if I could, I'd put on my Spotify playlist, but unfortunately that's copyrighted, so we can't. I follow this 4G and this T-34. Yeah, like I say, the 4G, or the 4H can work at 4.3, you just have to play it differently. Obviously, the reason for the black bear on the side and destruction on the barrels is because I want to make this thing stand out. And as I said, I'm not expecting much out of this tank. I don't want too much out of this tank, I'll be brutally honest. But yes, the Chinese, obviously, they'll be able to bring things like Shermans and things like that, like the Chinese Sherman. So, we have got some good tanks to fight against, like Shermans, ARL-44s, T-34-57s, KV-1s, things like that. They've got some good tanks. Now, unfortunately, the 4H is the only Panzer IV, except for the... I don't think there's a single Panzer IV except for this, that has no smoke grenades. Now, looking on the top, I don't see any positioning for one, like a launcher or anything, and there goes a Chinese Sherman. I don't know why he would rush in like that, but even so. I trust those guys have got my right side, but last time I said that, I got shot in the face. DTT, I know you've been watching recently, I know what you'll say about that. But obviously at the time of recording this, I'm waiting for Chinese tanks to come for free-to-play players, so that's why I'm more than happy to do tank requests on other things. But unfortunately, if you want to see a Chinese tank, I can't yet, because I didn't pay for it. As I famously am quoted saying to my sister, I said, I ain't paying 20 quid to drive some pixel tanks. So, now there is a tank over there, and it is firing just around about here. I ain't got artillery again. It's reloading at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's on that hill where I've just marked with artillery. Yes, I'm very bloody aware. Oh, someone's in front of him. Chaffee. Chinese Chaffee as well. Well, that's that little shit dealt with. The problem is now I don't know if there's anything else on that side. No problem, pal. You get yourself prepared. If need be, I'll load of smokes around and give you a bit of cover, but I'm worried about that tank on the left, because I don't know what it is. Obviously, with this thing carrying the shirts in, which is what it's called, I don't know how you're probably saying. Oh, hang on. Sherman. And that is a Chinese Sherman. Commander loader? Not the kind of damage I was hoping for. That's been unfortunate, but... Really? Okay. So this guy must have retail protection. There we go. Zhengfeng 9019, I mean, it gets rid of him. That's kill number 2, so we're doing okay so far. We've got a couple of kills. I think I need like 40 kills in the tank for its skins. But like I said, this is really how you should play this tank. It really requires a bit of driver skill and a bit of driver knowledge. I don't want to see people driving these things like heavy tanks, okay? They're not built for that. We don't really need the B point at the moment. We're slowly fishing them out. Good kill. M4A4 destroyed. Just seen on the kill feed there. I've already brought the 4H. I think I have a backup vehicle. We'll quickly check. No I don't. So... it's a one-lifer, basically. I remember once me and Richie D, because Richie D's now back, people, just in case you were curious. Richie D's come back. we did a little challenge. I think it was an M18s where basically I don't know, what was that? Can I pull that shot off? Well, I hit him at least, so that's something. I didn't miss that. Well, missed that one. Oh god, sneeze coming. Trying to ignore it now, but yes, I'm very aware of a T-34, my friend. Why do you think I took a shot at him? But what was I saying? I've lost my train of thought now. Last thing though, when I get sidetracked, I just completely forget. Damn, who's on 6 kills? Must Studio. Oh, that explains it. Oh my god, you sad bastard. Stat padders, but what was I actually saying? I can't remember, but yeah, like I say, I don't want to see people driving this thing like a heavy tank. It's not built for that. That's potato truck. Is he still driving out? Because I can't see that tree. Well, I've hit him with a machine gun at least. I'm going to get rid of this bloody tree. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Someone's taking shots at us. And it's not the potato truck. There appears to be either a Sherman or a T-34 just where my biners are looking. That's an IL-2. That's a big threat to us at the moment. It's a T-34 familiar. And the problem is with tank forces now, you've got to really like be careful when moving up and shooting. Oh no, hold on. I think someone's looking for us. So we don't have smoke, so we can't really do anything about that, but it looks like he's under... Well, he's under tank attack, basically. He's attacking a NATO at the moment. Nah, that didn't hit, unfortunately. They don't seem to have many players left, unfortunately, but that's fine by me. Okay, he just died. Good, good, good. Now, where's that potato truck gone? Where could Mr. Potato Truck have gone? Because, well, potato trucks don't just turn into a chameleon now, do they? I mean, if you think long and hard enough, you might, but... That beeping's getting on my nerves. Obviously, I don't want to move from this position, really. I don't know where that potato truck went. Oh, hold on. T-34. Yeah, about there. I'll say that was a hit. That looked like a hit. Beautiful shot. Kill number 3. Right for the lower glacis of that thing. Now I'm just worried about that potato truck. That was a beautiful shot. That beeping's getting on my fucking tits right now. What are you shooting at? Fun fact as well, when I was younger, I used to hate loud noises. It's like, oh, like hair dryers were the worst. Like, you know, like that, or like a hand dryer or something. You know, like a hand dryer you'd have in like a bathroom or somewhere. That sort of thing. Used to hate them. They were horrible noises. Like, oh, no, well, he's just died. And there's one guy on enemy team. He's not done anything, but he's got points. Because he's just left. He just pretty much died. But where's that last guy? I'm not bothered. I mean, we've gotten a couple of kills towards the skins, and, well, fulfilled CottonMallow's request for this tank. Well, there's something in the B point. What? It was a freaking ARL. So how did no one see that? I don't bloody know. Of course, StatPad is happy. He's got 9 kills and an air kill. Come on, you can get over that. I couldn't be asked to go around it, so. But that is the end of the battle. 3 kills. Good result. Obviously, we had to see another freaking stat pattern, didn't we? But not a bad result, I don't think. And of course, casual sand bug with Gaijin. But good couple of points. Obviously, I'm researching the Oswin 2 still. Not a bad result. 3 kills. Obviously, I did miss a couple of shots, but to be fair, I claim the one that hit before that T-34, that would have hit him if that KV-1 wasn't there, so I would have... I'm going to claim that, but whatever. Shame we didn't find that potato truck. Obviously, he was sat behind that hill, but we got that Chaffee, we got a Sherman, and we got the T-34, so that's always nice. But yeah, so Panzer 4H, obviously pretty good tank. The next request, that would be today's other video, will be the Key 10 1C. I'll get to work on that. But anyway, I'll let you guys off. I hope you enjoyed today's video on the Panzer 4H, and I will see you all on the next one.